think we did a Robin Williams a long time ago when I was just like freestyling, looking for requests. I think this might have been on that one.
My dad's Scottish. I love Robin Williams. This will not be a first here.
All right, guys, let's hop right into it.
But it's Africa I'd love to go to and see, just to see all these animals before they end up in Disney World going, and China.
In China.
And many parts of, that whole kind of what they call the Pacific Rim. I mean, I just went to Fiji, which was gorgeous. Amazing country.
What's it like?
It's a wonderful combination of like Tahiti and it's almost like a gospel reunion because they sing and dance at everything. And in the old days, they were eating someone.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to, you go to New Zealand and they have the haka where they meet you and go, ah! And supposedly the first time they met the English, when they landed, the Englishman dropped eye contact and he went, you're supposed to just keep looking at them while they go,
It's like
your mama! And if you look away, they go, I bet people are thinking right now, they're going, is this Charlie Rose? You start off wild noises and then chugga.
Yeah, it's wild. It's so like he just finds that line and goes a little bit past it,
Again, another physical comedian. But yeah, he's just he's all about the energy again. He's got this like playful, almost embarrassed after he goes over the top, and then he does it again. It's just very lovable too, which I don't think you can say about a whole lot of comedians and their delivery.
Yeah, this is great. Nice little one-on-one with him,
It's like getting Mary McKeever's answering machine. You have reached the Pygmy Hotline. If you wish to continue, press 1.
Now, when you come here, this is what they expect.
Yeah, they know. They're not looking for
This is not.
They're not looking for Arthur Miller's daughter. You're going to talk about acting and writing. I believe. No, they're just going, boy's going to make noises. Little man's going to, just going to go to Fiji, come back. We'll be dancing around, talking about going to Africa, maybe getting to China. Look here, we have a beautiful new Disneyland with Mickey Mouse. And this is Tiananmen Square, and we have a shirt made by American prisoners called Credibility Gap T-shirt made by American prisoners.
You didn't know they were here?
No, you don't know. Our T-shirts are shipped back, all made by political prisoners for the Gap. Crazy now, but we are moving.
What did this tour do for you vis-a-vis your sense of wanting to make sure you stayed in touch with stand-up?
It's just good to get back out in front of people. You get a feeling after playing all over the country, you just see that people, number one, had a kind of it was like many people said, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
Let me tell you a story about me.
Sure.
As you know, I had heart surgery.
I remember that.
Yes. I was laughing. I saw it like 4 or 5 days after.
Oh, that's bad news.
I had to stop. I said, this is not good for me.
Not good.
This is not good.
Not good when the doctor's going, no. Charlie! Bobby! Yeah, a woman said that too, that she had some surgery, and she said she had to, or people come and say,
absolutely.
Thank you, but I had to quit. They said it was great. I was laughing my ass off, but thank you. I had to,
Well, there's.
He just told him that he had heart surgery. Then he starts going into a shtick again, almost like he's trying to get him to laugh harder.
Well, that's that's the beauty of it too. He's like freestyling up there, and it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's a little bit, it's funny because his comedy is most of the time almost G-rated, and then every once in a while it gets a little dark on you,
He gave us like a G-rated wholesome response to his question, but then he was trying to run with it. Then he said he kind of stopped him, the interviewer, and he says, I had this heart attack or whatever, and again he's like relates his skit to it immediately, right? With gold.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you, but I had to quit. They said it was great. I was laughing my ass off. But thank you. I had to,
Well, there's a review that somewhere said you should not watch this in one viewing.
kind of like a nice piece of cheese. It's like barbecue. Spread it out over a while. Good animal like that, you don't eat all
Have
at
a
once.
nice bite, put it away, and come back.
Come back, like turkey. Come back again. It's like, that piece of pork. I think there were people who said that it really kind of was, because there's that big kind of cathartic thing that happened with people. That was worth it when you saw people just coming up and saying, oh man, I laughed. Especially knowing what we've been through, what we'll continue to go through.
Yeah.
People need it, and that's the purpose of going out and doing it. That's why I went to Afghanistan, just to say, hey, you're not forgotten, come here, but also just to give a taste of, something to kind of act as a respite from all of that.
I'm not sure if I'm proud of this question, but I want to ask it anyway. Does it bring you real satisfaction to know that you can entertain? You have the
What are you not
ability-
proud of about that?
Well, I do. It sounds stupid.
That you can entertain people?
Yeah, that you have. Does it give you pride? Does it give you a great sense of?
It's a great sense of purpose on that level, because there is that kind of, you could see it affects people for however
exactly
long.
right.
There is, and sometimes sometimes a thing will have a half-life where people will kind of say, like there's a routine in this that seemed to take off in a big way. This thing about golf, the invention of golf.
Oh, stop.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Roll tape.
Roll tape.
This is my favorite. This is
Okay.
why, because I play golf.
Here's my idea for a f***ing sport.
Hold on, here we go. Oh, this is great.
Roll tape.
Roll tape.
This is my favorite. This is
Okay.
why, because I play golf.
Here's my idea for a f***ing sport. I knock a ball in a gopher hole.
Oh, you mean like pool?
Off pool. Not with a straight stick, with a little up stick. I whack the ball that goes in a gopher hole.
Oh, you mean like croquet?
Croquet. I put the hole hundreds of yards away. Oh, yeah. It's great fun there. Oh, yeah, that's a great thing.
Oh, like a bowling thing.
No! Not straight, I put in the way. Like trees and bushes and high grass, so you can lose your ball and go whacking away with a tire iron. Whacking away, and each time you miss, you feel like you're gonna have a stroke. That's what we'll call it. A stroke, because every time you miss, you feel like you're gonna die. Oh, great. Oh, and here's a bit of back. Oh, this is brilliant. Right near the end, I'll put a flat piece with a little flag to give you hope. But then I'll put a pool and a sandbox to with your ball again. You'll be there trashing your jerking away in the sand.
Oh, and you do this one time.
No! 18 times!
Well, cards and letters are coming in now.
Oh, yeah, we'll hear from him. Yeah.
He's got Charlie laughing.
Well, this is this is just the look of it. It looks like it was shot a long time ago, and there's colorful language didn't really make it on TV back then. So this is special stuff, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and I said this wouldn't be a first time here, so I saw that clip, but this actually interview I don't think I have seen. This is cool.
It's interesting, introspective, and then we get the clip from it too. So the clips from earlier. So and then he was talking about Afghanistan. It's probably early 2000s. All right, let's get it.
18 times!
Well, cards and letters are coming in now.
Oh, yeah, we'll hear from him. Yeah, that is. Where did that come from?
It came from playing a drunken Scotsman one night, and because I go to Scotland almost every year to see Billy Connolly for his birthday.
He's a great man.
And I just started playing, because, you go to Scotland and you get off the plane, and even though it's supposed to be English, you can't understand it. It's like, go team up here, right? Charlie Rose, a great show. This is all I do, what Charlie that day. Really? Yeah, that's it. Tape, could have save it. That's in a keyboard, I could play in it. It's such a shit.
Oh, yeah.
And you were looking for subtitles. So I just started to play that. And then one night I started to talk about, here's a country that could, the men could wear a skirt and, and a tiny accessory on the front, and play a dead cat as a musical instrument. You know what? Put a hose in its ass and keep it blowing. And then it got into golf, and it just started to build. Because
But you were sitting around with Billy, or you would just...
no, just did it on stage.
Oh, on
It started off
stage.
as
Oh, I
one
see.
idea of just,
Right,
here's
right,
my idea
right.
for a sport. You think, who hit the first ball? It started in Scotland. And if you play in Scotland, then it is really just, grouse And in the grouse, I mean the gorse, which is like this really thick grass, and then the grouse live in the gorse.
Yeah.
And the English hunt the gorse like, oh, I shot the grouse today, killed 800. Dear God, it was good eating. I have bad teeth, too. And then, you know, playing golf in this insane place on the moors, which are, you know, just bleak. Let's make a sporting group out of it. Use as much of this god-awful land as we can find. And then they turn it into an exclusive sport where now Hootie won't let the women play. He won't let the women. Hootie not going to get any booty for a long time. And they have no sponsors. No sponsors.
But that was Hootie's decision.
No
that was
spon-
not the sponsor's decision.
So Hootie said, "Well, I'm going to have any sponsors.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it all that way."
Yeah, but I'll show you we can do it.
Yeah, Tiger, you still in? Son of a black man and a tired woman, are you still in? Crouching tiger, hidden putt. It's like, oh, this golf is just such a bizarre sport for me. It's just, you can dress like a pimp, no one cares, you know.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting too.
It's like a pimp, but no one cares.
Yeah, and the commentary is just like, you won the third green now, and even you can hear the. That's when I go, oh, come on. But you know, people. I know why people play it. They get so it's time away where you go in this place is kind of very.
Oh, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, people. For me, that's riding a bike. I ride a bike, road bikes, bicycles, human powered, not motorcycle. But I can go be on a bike for 2 hours and just head off, and be
Up the mountain and then down the mountain.
Yeah, up and down the mountain, and that's why I go every year and I see the Tour de France because for me it's one of the great long distance sporting events in the world, and I support Brother Armstrong.
Brother Armstrong will be here tomorrow.
Oh, good man, good man.
What's interesting about that is you mentioned Billy Connolly. You go over to Scotland for his birthday every year.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, his birthday this year was a big celebration, but yeah, I go over there every year.
All right,
They have
so you
this
go over
Lonic
Cape.
Festival, which is fun.
Lance Armstrong's a good friend.
Right.
And I mean, you seem to be someone that celebrates friendship.
Oh, you got to. When you have great friends like, Billy, you mentioned Billy Crystal, Billy Connolly, and, many are famous, many aren't, but it's kind of as you hit 50, and Charlie, you are knowing that new heart too. That becomes very precious and wonderful thing to have people that amazing, and to be with them is great. I mean, to even ride with Lance is like an amazing thing. You feel like for a brief moment like I'm it, and then you realize he was just warming up.
Oh man, rest in peace. Such a great energy coming off of him.
It's crazy because it's like borderline racist, very risque stuff sometimes,
Yeah.
and he delivers it like so humbly and playfully and positively. I feel like there's not a lot of people he offended. I think that's my favorite part about comedy is like when it brings us together, not like I like a good roast, but like when people are offended and it's like goes the wrong way or gets a little too rough, I think it takes away from the laugh when you feel bad about laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is always good.
Yeah, that was great. Again, that one came from like an older request that we did or an older reaction we did. And so did this next one.